All characters in this game are over the age of 18. Thanks for that.
Sweet.
God.
Good to know.
Yeah, very,
okay,
very good to
everybody.
know. That is a very important piece of information.
Hey, close your eyes.
Close my eyes.
Yeah, close your eyes.
Okay.
So this is for the viewers. Yeah. You know what? Y'all know what this is about. But for you at home, if you don't, do some research or don't. But just know this is gonna be fun.
I was told not to look at anything for this game. I don't know anything.
Age rating in your region, consent your exposure to highly... Yes. Okay, you can go open your eyes now.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna play this funny game.
This game is not suitable for...
Well, damn it. Anyway, you'll see. So this is a Doki Doki Literature Club, everybody. Justin is...
Yeah, I don't know anything about this
fucking
game.
anything about this game.
I was told not to look up anything.
But now he knows that there's a warning for it, but, you know...
Yeah, that's the only thing, that's not spoiling anything.
No.
It could be anything.
Could be anything.
Alright, so we got 4 girls here.
Yes.
And they're all over 18.
They're all over 18.
So that is really good information.
So let's fucking do this, Just. Do you wanna play or do you want me to play? You've never played this.
I never played this, so...
Neither have I, but I know kind of...
Okay.
Then again, it's been like years, so either or. We can switch off, we can... I mean, it's pretty much whoever hits X. So.
Yeah. Huh?
Enter our name. Okay.
Oh, shit. Who should we be?
Well, obviously...
Kenny?
We are Kenny. Okay, Kenny.
Sweet.
You down with this?
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Another childhood best friend. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today.
Oh, yeah.
But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long.
We're playing this game right after the other visual novel that we that we did. What is that, Mermaid or whatever?
Yeah, the Mermaid. Yeah, we used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me, if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Sayori. Sayori.
I overslept again. But I caught you this time.
Well, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. That's such a Kenny response.
You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Kenny.
Oh yeah, that is a good Kenny. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As you draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Kenny, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our mini conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about, Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Nice. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Oh, fine. Okay, yes. I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
It's the classroom from Comey Can't Communicate.
It is. I'm glad Comey isn't in this game, but yeah, it'll be fun. I want to anyway. Clubs. Sayori. Oh, whatever. Suri wants me. Suri. I'll say Sayori. Sayori.
Yeah, Sayori.
Yeah. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori must have Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. Singing "Say Something," I'm giving up on you, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
No what?
Oh, well, you come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Your stupid club. Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Boring. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club, like a real fucking bro. Like a real boss man. Fucking gamer boy.
Like a real epic gamer.
Epic man.
True epic man. Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything, and...
Don't make promises you can't keep. Can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I'll let out a long sigh.
Let it out. All right.
Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake. Okay?
Yes! Let's go!
She's so great. She's so happy. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a Krabby Patty. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Kenny. What a surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
She's hot.
Oh no, she's hot. What are you looking at? Wait, was that the voice? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry.
Natsuki?
Well, technically, if it's Japanese, it's Natsuki.
Natsuki?
Natsuki.
Natsuki?
Because we don't do the uki.
Not the uki?
No.
Okay.
That.
Natsuki?
Yeah.
Natsuki?
That's the fucking weird thing about Japanese. Side note, just learning Japanese, that's kind of like one of those weird things. Like
They don't pronounce the U's?
Well, you do sometimes, but like stuff like that, or des.
Mm-hmm.
Deska, non deska. It's spelled out like desu, desu, but you just say des.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so Natsuki.
Yeah. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Well, she's 18, so anyway. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
Yay! Oh, well, you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Yeah.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Always full of energy. And this is Yuri. The smartest in the club. Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. Fuck.
And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? Monica. What was her name?
That's right.
That's right. It's great to see you again, Kenny. Monica smiles sweetly.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. And totally, well, not really abreast of the situation. Just a little bit, though. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Come sit down, Kenny. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. So I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. Fuck. I made them. I'll get them. Oh, fuck me.
Yes.
I know it's something like, is it iron?
Yeah,
like,
I feel like, no, that's
I made
good.
them. I'll get them.
You just gotta be bratty, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just like, yeah. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the center of the room, or corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Whoa! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
So kawaii!
I had no idea you were so good at baking. Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first and Monica and I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Can I hear you say it's delicious with a mouthful?
It's delicious.
Yeah. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking at the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is my fly down? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Is it because I'm not wearing a shirt? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thinking? Why are you thinking me? It's not like I.
Yeah, that's a good voice for her.
Made them for you or anything. Yeah, you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. All right. Shinji, you fucking idiot. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Breathe next time. Oh my god.
Yeah, breathe.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
God damn it.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not.
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
I'm glad.
I'm glad. I am glad. I am glad.
Yuri,
I am glad to hear it.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid to answer this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Okay.
Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Yes.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best.
You know it!
Yeah.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
We'll do our best.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they are also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Kenny, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I can hardly read at all in the first place.
Well, I can't read.
Manga. I muttered quietly myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, got a little weeb? Little angry weeb girl?
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, even so. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. With her fingy.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Yeah.
Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yeah. She goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
I'm so passionate
She
about
seemed
reading.
to be so reserved and timid
Yes,
since the
I love
moment I walked
books.
in, but it's obvious
yes.
by the way her
Very
eyes lit up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Huh.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Oh, yeah? I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Alright, she's definitely gonna be suspect.
I hate horror.
Oh. Then why's that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes start over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Day by day.
Day by day, he gazed upon her. Day by day, he... Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Aww.
She sidles up behind Natsuki, puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. No.
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
I sit in my desolate room. No lights. No music. Just anger. Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Asking your ear quickly.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yay, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kenny?
She smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
Eh? What's that?
Now we're back to the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected
eyes.
Dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry. I thought. Kenny.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
A small price to pay for salvation.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yay! I'm so happy.
She wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks. I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Kenny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Kenny, since we're already here, do you want to come together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah, sure, might as well.
Yay!
Yeah, I love her. She's
Cool.
great. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls.
Oh.
Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And my penis. And I guess it starts with writing a poem. Tonight. After jerking my gherkin.
What?
Oh boy.
You actually write the
It's
poem?
time to write a poem.
Okay, pick your words.
You think
Do you
they're-
think, okay. You think your favorite club member will like? Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, shit.
Oh boy. Okay, so who do we want? Who are we going for right now?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Probably.
Well, because there's Sayori, but then there's also Natsuki, who's she has to have like a soft side under that hard.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's like Yuri, who's like,
Yeah, Yuri's more intellectual, but
Yeah.
she's also like kind of likes the darker stuff.
yeah.
So, I feel like. Let's see, so we have to pick one out of these words.
Let's see, heart.
Okay.
Yes, I guess that's just one.
Or just one. Okay, heart. You said heart?
Yeah,
Was the
but
last one?
heart.
Heart. Suicide. Fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
I was
more
alright.
towards Sayori. Maybe. I don't know. Or
Sure,
what do we think? I don't know.
You're leaning towards Sayori?
Or what?
I mean, she is. She's a bubbly.
She's the
fucking-
bubbly one.
Yeah.
But
So we got the bubbly one. We got the
like
kind of angsty, but like,
I like Yuri though.
yeah, Yuri. Okay, so I think Yuri would like, insight.
Yeah, insight. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. Precious, portrait, clumsy.
Sweet.
Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, she's. Yeah. Horror. Yes. Okay. And then
Imagination.
dream.
Dream. Dream. Kawaii.
The hay, fast asleep, dream a dream, you little bleep. Universe.
Universe.
Nice.
A raindrop falls from tremendous height.
Raindrops keep falling on my head. Doki Doki Poetry Slam.
Kiss.
Yeah. Let's do.
Waterfall.
Yeah, waterfall.
The last game was the fucking waterfall. Silly.
Yeah, silly.
Silly.
Let's see.
Pout.
Pout? It's probably gonna be.
That's probably gonna be Natsuki.
Yeah.
So let's see. Sing is probably Sayori. Melody.
Melody.
That's
kind of cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Entropy.
Play.
Alone.
Alone. Play. Yeah.
Loud.
Welcome
to Charms class.
Yeah, charm. Calm fantasy swimsuit. Unstable.
Daydream.
Moon age daydream. Oh yeah. Explode. Tenacious. Yes.
Adventure.
One more.
Anime.
Oh, two more. Whistle.
Tragedy.
Empty.
Memories.
All alone
in the moonlight.
Without a shot.
How can I fill the empty spaces?
Empty chairs and empty
Hey, would you want
tables.
some my chocolate salty balls? Socks. Tragedy in the moon.
Tragedy in the moon.
Happiness is a warm gun.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Flower.
Flower.
Sunflower. Yeah.
You're my sunflower. Sunrise, sunset. Sunny days. Fuck, I don't know. Okay. Hi again, Kenny.
Hey.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Yeah. Nah, don't worry. Oh, but I got something for you.
Oh, come on.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. Again. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Ooh.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Kenny.
Yeah.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. He doesn't, he deserves any slack. Hold on.
What are you doing? Mike has fled the premises.
I had to start the video over so the video keeps uploading.
Oh, okay.
I had to deal with a video upload. Because Kenny now is fucking out of town, so I have to fucking upload a video.
Damn.
Now, you know where Kenny is right now?
Where is he?
He's in LA now.
He's in LA?
Yeah.
Doing what?
He's at Bailey's show, dude.
Oh shit! Oh my
tonight.
god! And then talk about what's happening at Billy.
So,
Dude, this is fucking sick.
So, Bailey's all-time idol, favorite guitar player, period, Slash, is playing on his fucking amp tonight. Slash is using his amp.
Insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking insane.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then you said it's gonna happen again too?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I know, right? Anyway, Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh! Knew it.
Ooh, I wonder what she has. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Kenny always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
Sayori has a really good head on her shoulders.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Like cooking, cleaning my room.
I'd hang out with her.
Yeah.
I'd hang with her.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you?
Just take a stab at that? Okay, fine.
I might be a little jealous.
Okay.
How come? You and Kenny can become good friends too.
Yeah, we could.
Huh.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me in.
Oh! Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know.
What?
Wait, Sayori.
Yeah. Me?
Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry. You're. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read.
It's only 950 pages.
A bit of light reading. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is boring. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Whatever this is. I enthusiastically take the book.
Whew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Let's go see what she's up to. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Sorry, I'm reading what Bailey's really excited.
So fucking insane.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It's like everything in his life's been leading him to like this fucking moment.
Right.
Like seeing Slash.
It's so fucking cool.
Playing his fucking rig.
Yes.
Like insane, dude. So happy for him.
Yeah.
So cool.
I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself? Like this. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come up in the first place. It's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds.
What's this? What's this? What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
Huh? Oh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could, cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Yeah, you're right. Natsuki made the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we'll still need to work out the details of the event itself.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I didn't find it and come all at the same time. What's up?
Oh no.
I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Fuck you. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over to my shoulders to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
She's just like me for real. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Like literally in marker on your face. Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips on the side of her hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either.
She looks fine.
And there's toothpaste stain on your collar. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingy.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think I don't have a... Wait, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Whoops.
That's super mean.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from... Nice, the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind.
The fuck?
Hey.
What is this angle?
It's like the fucking like you go to your camera.
It's like the fucking Deftones album cover. This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly?
My titties are just my titties are just
honking
too big.
Milkers.
It did when I bought it.
Milk. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you wouldn't have noticed it sooner, and it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. Oh, it's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Let the titties out. Phew. That's so much better. Hell yeah, hun. Get your tits out.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that?
What kind of logic is that?
Yeah.
And why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning?
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes.
Okay, everyone.
Huh? Monica suddenly calls out.
Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Oh boy, poems.
Oh boy. Yay! Kenny, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself.
Uh-oh.
Who should I show my poem to first?
Hey. Dun dun dun. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I guess we more Yuri, right?
Yeah, you want? Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. She stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Oh, hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Oh boy. Yeah? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading. Oh, I guess that might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, fuck. Sorry.
She buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes, and we really haven't gone anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Hey, it's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Oh, of course. That's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I love to share my thoughts.
She smells dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her.
Thought process, I think that's what she said.
Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Damn.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Kenny.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Natsuki.
Yeah, let's do it.
Huh?
Oh.
Well, It's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
Oh.
Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it.
Yeah, people can try. It makes sense at the end of it.
Yeah, just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Voice acting. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her.
Let's do Sayori.
Yeah, I think she'd like it.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like a regular, ordinary Krabby. Oh my goodness! Squidward!
This is so good, Kenny.
Eh?
I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, even so. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot more people. A lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Kenny poem.
Yeah, Kenny.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest.
Aww.
You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Kenny. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? The sun came out and he smiled at me. And it's gonna be a good one, just wait and see.
Jumped out of bed
And I ran outside. Best day ever. Best day ever. Anyway, are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast!
What is going on here? Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Okay, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
All right, Monica.
One more.
Hi, Kenny.
Hi.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Of course I'll be... Oh, no.
Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway... you want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Kenny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in a different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You're sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else Everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Yeah, the fuck? Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Oh, fuck it. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in a wall. Hole in wall. Glory hole. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! My eyes! Already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh. Okay. So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay. Yep, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah. Something like that. Ooh, sketchy. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
Yeah?
Yeah? Good advice. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
Hey.
Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Nuri, Yuri, and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem near the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Kenny did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. and Kenny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what? You're just.
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Kenny appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Kenny started showing up.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little,
doesn't involve you.
It doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there.
Kenny! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out of the reader. The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have it figured out. Help me explain that to her, Kenny.
Wait. There's a reason you have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Kenny?
Well,
we're waiting.
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Jesus,
Help me, Sarah. Oh, man.
I mean, so, like... I mean, Yuri was kind of being mean, you know? Sayori, help.
Yeah.
Natsuki, Yuri.
Fuck. So, we're deciding...
I have my choice.
Who we want to side with?
Well, I'm torn between... I'm not really Sayori. I'm torn between picking one of these because that seems more fun.
Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Apple cider, chicken ho. If you audit, any go.
Okay.
Yuri, you're really talented. But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain and tried to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. This was a good answer.
Yeah.
He compliments both of them.
True.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know.
That's not...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Her voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. And Yuri. She looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean anything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Kenny. Sheesh. Takes a breath. The thing about... Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a hard time with it. Then she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori?
I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read poems, each of their poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everybody. Especially you, Kenny.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazying around we get a little too used to. Yes.
So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere.
No, not at all. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe we can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing.
Yeah.
But in the end,
it doesn't even matter.
I guess it's been worth it so far.
Okay, everyone. It's just about the time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was all right. Well, mostly.
Kenny, what about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow.
Aye.
And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I think to myself, what a wonderful... I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes.
Yeah.
With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself, newfound determination.
Kenny!
What?
Ready to walk home?
Sure. Let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either.
Say.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you?
No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you.
Phew. You know, Kenny, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat her on the shoulder.
A lot of patting.
I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, is that... Let's do this. Wait, is that me? Yeah.
That's you, yeah.
That's me.
Oh my god.
Well, everybody,
fuck, yeah, we should
we'll
probably
fucking
end
write
here.
this
Yeah,
in the next episode.
We're an hour and 20 minutes in. Holy fuck.
But what are you thinking so far?
So far, so good. Yeah. I definitely think there's some other shit going on, obviously.
Yeah.
Just in like the way they're talking, like there's something else going on. But we'll probably see that in the next episode. We probably won't.
Yeah,
We'll see. Yep.
All right, everybody.
we'll
Thank you so much. This is gonna be a fun series.
Yeah. No, I really like it so far.
Yeah. So viewer question.
Viewer question of the day.
Viewer question. Write a poem.
Write a poem. Write a four main words in a poem. All right,
Ooh,
we got
4 main words.
Yeah, 4 main words. 800 words. Yeah, I know. The next episode we got to make sure we click climax as our one of our words.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.